This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they... Quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Give to the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Boston College right back to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Ward. He breaks a tackle, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
Looking for a block. It's Glover. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The give out of the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He slings it deep to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sparty. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they pick up that lead.
Did you see that? Oh, I'm losing him after this season. God. I'm losing him after this season because he's a senior. When it says senior, that means it's the last year.
Getting set for the point after.
So I gotta win the whole. I gotta go undefeated this year.
Push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. This will not be returnable as it
Who?
sails out the back of the end zone. BC has
That's a cheerleader.
for a party in the mods. Trailing by 3 touchdowns if you're going to get back.
You're gonna get sacked for. You're gonna get sacked for. Fuck you, pussy. I don't care. That dude's scared to get sacked.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Why?
Boston College wants to play fast. Muscling ahead after the short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep.
You ain't gonna pin me deep. I'm gonna score this touchdown, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He gone. 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 Watch this. You seen this? What? Watch this play. Look at him go. Look at him outrunning everybody. Did you see that form when he jumped?
Up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
The kick is up and good.
I'm hoping I have another home game after this.
Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now.
What do you think of this game so far?
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. BC has it back in the
Like watching what?
returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look
This is concept. Oh baby, let's go.
Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans.
I didn't even. I was just talking to you and you just threw that. That was an easy touchdown, baby. Let's go. That was easy. That was easy.
Good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report.
Oh, you fucked up, boy. Look at Fat Man can't run.
What?
Look at that guy with the thick thighs. He can't run.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football
Damn.
matchup.
how about that one? Kevin will be keeping you nice and everything going elsewhere. Now with
Huh?
that in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to prevent.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And a lot of times you want those.
Oh fuck! I don't want to do it.
Those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now it's my turn.
College lining up to punt this
I
one.
missed you. I mean, I'm talking to you, but I wish you were here. But I wasn't. Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
He'll bring it back. It's Glover. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Damn it.
He just about took that one home all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The give to the back.
Ugh.
Nowhere to run on now, and he loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way. Man.
Do you
They've
see-
had so much success and so much production. got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe
got some room headed to the goal line. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
You texting me?
Because they've got a lot of speed.
I don't know. Let me see. Nobody.
I'm gonna block this fucking number.
Nobody texted me.
Hitters, they score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be
Probably a notification for something.
No chance to return.
See, they can't return it.
Moving kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What the hell? You seen that?
he gets home again, continuing his production.
You didn't see when he was kicking?
This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this
I don't want that play. Fuck.
excited, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit. You heard me say your punter out
What?
4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block.
No, I'm not.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
He's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it first and 10 for 13.
I have the best birthday present anyways. It's you.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah, no, I couldn't ask for a better one anyway.
Being so good at the point of attack and beating blocks, even some double teams that are always lined
Am I not allowed? Shit! Fuck!
Defense slumping on that loose ball.
Shut up! You distracted me! Fuck you! Fuck! I was so close to scoring!
he might not actually get to the
I'm joking. It was my fault.
was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They're bringing heat. Scrambling away.
Damn.
And the heat gets there. And they get it back.
They got one sack on me. Fuck.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slow-fisted real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
I'm like falling asleep over here.
You still watching?
A little bit.
And the Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They finally make the stop at the big run. He's ready to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. At the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the punishment has been extended.
No, thanks.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the minds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll roll one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They think they can impose their will here with the...
Damn, did you see that?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert...
After this, shit.
Can really give you a shot of momentum.
What?
To the air, it's Castellanos.
Keep dropping.
He tosses one high and deep.
No, you fucking...
And he breaks into the open. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd.
I was trying to keep him off the board. Huh?
The reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets to his position, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job
You
to
don't
get
make me
rest.
quiet.
You hit me in stride, right? I'll have to stop.
You don't want to be quiet because they're going to bed.
So easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Finally, at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game.
Hey, if you didn't go to sleep earlier, please
Situations,
post them
really good job.
fire.
He lets it fly.
He got it.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Spartans. And the route is on. Well, I'm not sure who is closer to the receiver here, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
Every time I
That
touch
was
them, I
great
feel like I'm
execution
going to
on
throw
offense.
up.
Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going for that. But nice
I'm
job.
getting a look at my body right now. That's how bad they are.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick.
What was that?
Touchdown drive.
Yawning.
Sounded like a fart.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. He's
I hate her.
Dude, this quarterback sucks.
I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
You don't play football.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What do you mean? Are you in the room?
All game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments.
Well, you're not listening to me.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo in the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
I miss you. I wish you were here so I could cuddle.
Sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Touchdown!
I want this game's over.
And the beatdown has ensued.
Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to
Are you going to wake me up
No.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You'll probably hang up before I wake up.
They push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college
No.
football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back.
Keep your ass down, damn.
Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee.
I'm not talking to you like that. I was talking to the players.
If anything big happens in this college football matchup.
I'm not ghetto.
Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. You make up the game plan.
I know.
Not a lot on the play sheet for
Oh, he's gonna be dumb and run it.
The give to the tailback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Boston College lining up.
What?
Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail
Yeah, the
him
reason
out.
why I say that,
So from the
I'm not saying because I'm not saying this shit. Go the other way, go the other way, go the other way. Damn it. But I'm just saying because I've been in a shit ton of relationships and they went south. If you know what I mean.
The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to
Like,
shoot one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard
I'm gonna pass it.
first down leaves him with second and short.
And there's not a running back in the country
Why did I do
that
that?
doesn't want to get fed and get fed. And he has been. He's been fed, and now he's up to 150 yards. So great productive day for this running back and create a lot of balance on this offense.
Blasted as he lets
Damn it.
That pass not close as he got trying to deliver it. Now
I got fucking hit when I threw. I fucking threw it while I fucking got hit. Damn it! No! I ready to throw it, I get hit.
On first down, here comes this offense. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You hear them booing?
That's a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about the back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Michigan State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed
Do you see what happened? Do you see what they mean by pick 6?
Interception. Everybody on defense, we turn too often.
What? I'll show you.
Some blocks, so my guy can get it and take
See how
it
he-
back
okay.
to the house.
He catches it and then I run it all the way back to the end zone. That's a pick 6.
Ready to try the point after.
I'm up 70-7.
Remains in the gargantuan category. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Ward.
Yeah.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, the offensive hurts. Absolute disaster by falling on that side.
Bitches.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down.
We're going to bed.
Like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll bring it back. It's Brown. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. At midfield, he's got room. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down next week.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. The beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Touchdown, let's go.
Across the 25, he's got a
Orange.
huge gain on that one.
Damn it.
He ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I tried to score a touchdown.
Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell. He knew it.
Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Slips through the line, and the returner goes down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, and he need to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here tonight.
Pulls his way forward. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sparty. And the pummeling has started. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in a year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. BC has it back and the Eagle
I'm
offense
still here.
returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2
I'm still here.
kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got the tight end. And more yards after contact. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, hey, listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in, keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play.
All kinds of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the punishment has been extended. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Utah State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Feeling some heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Spartans. And the route is on.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, This is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Almost ready to kick it away.
Huh?
And it'll be a touchback.
Yeah. Just had a little feather in my throat.
Sending the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
I gotta play Ohio State next. Did you want to call on regular phone so we can fall asleep? Babe? Baby? You there? Hello? Babe. Baby.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium. They have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blazers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back looking for help. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. Let's start this one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So UAB's offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this
job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like that.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Touchdown, Arkansas! How about that special teams play? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the return, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Sategna. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They moved it right to the edge, and they need, and it takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front, and this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down and 5.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
push it downfield. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. On the return, it's Johnson. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. First down here for the offense.
Maybe there. Hello?
Hello?
Do you want to call in regular call so we can fall asleep?
Yeah.
Do you see the score for this game?
I'm like falling asleep. I don't see nothing.
Did you leave it live?
No, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna play this last game and then I'm gonna watch YouTube, watch some Netflix or something and then doze off.
They'll ride the hot hand. Hard running there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 for the first down.
Play the touchdown.
Finally getting stopped. They really got this offense coming just a fourth away of the drive, and it's first and touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to go over that check for the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown in the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins.
Damn.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped up here.
Huh?
I'm like falling asleep over here.
Do you want me to call you on a regular call then?
Yeah.
Alright, I love you.
Me too. Hello?
That was a fast response.
UAB regains possession of Blazer offense back onto the field. The give to the lone running back. Just a pickup.
Can you hear me?
Out to the 15-yard line.
You there? You there?
I said, yeah.
Oh, no. You sounded like you were far away from the phone that last time.
Something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. This one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown.
And that
They ain't
defense
gonna
adds to him, and down he goes to the 9. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Sategna. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yardage. How about the other? One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it on the counter. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Across the 25, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. They put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 18 to LSU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Zeno. Fires to the middle. How about that way to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Blazers will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now in the same page.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Offense, 4, 6, 7 foot. Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Smashes through. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. They'll immediately call timeout. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Discards a man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a run to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Zeno. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home. Their quarterback goes down at the 17. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Bringing it back, it's Sategna. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he's meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
I bought a brand of Kingos. I just went got donuts at a coffee cup. When this what? Coffee cup? Good. I'm sitting in my couple banana. Hello? I have just one question for you. Are you ready? Am I ready for what? Who's that? Are you ready for this Sunday night WWE Championship?
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. The Blazers will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Zeno coming after it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Takes a hit as he fired. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Blazers will line up to hunt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Send that offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe give it to him again?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. And finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get hit. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Give to the running back. Thrust that arm out. Discards another dude. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Hill. Crosses the 30. He's going. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knocked him down right there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 33. Halftime, they somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long for the 15. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tag. Touchdown, Arkansas. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Athens for some time. They're up by 16 over the Coyotes. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Campbell. He's right on target. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Blazers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. A third down try for the offense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run and get first down. They throw the football and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Razorbacks line it up with a first and goal. He'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front, created an open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Witherspoon. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Campbell. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UAB has the ball back, ready ready to send the offense out to go to work. Can't get him to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him one.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. A third and long coming up here. Now the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Blazers will put it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's the Tegna. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. Got some momentum in the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
What a nice touchdown run. This is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line into that crease, and the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it out to 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Blazers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Sategna. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. is on their side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us. And they're looking pretty impressive right now.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll try to pick up the 1st. The Razorbacks get it past the sticks.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game. Start working on the next deployment. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The inside handoff. Finds a crease at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what? These stats are they count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
And he makes the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, when you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to
hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. And
going to get in his second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, at his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that with just gash them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UAB regains possession of Blazer offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack,
Jack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. We're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt, they put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the punishment has been extended. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. It's a draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Back to throw, it's Campbell. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your youth. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reed. The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Sometimes you hope a return will give you good field position. Sometimes he puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Mississippi State's offense takes the field. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Now a couple.
Babe.
Historically, the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and we've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you that we're not just your little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. We're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
The Sun Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys.
Off he goes! Just trucks through it. Oh, the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just not let one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Using his legs, it's Scatterbo. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want to. This offense needs to get back, clap it up, and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Brown. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. They get him on the ground, and this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. And the Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They try to pop a run on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. The Sun Devils get it past the sticks.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive up.
Got some room in at the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. We put the college football world on notice.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Trying to get to it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking for a block. It's Brown. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Open space at the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. One way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The line gets set. First down. Back to pass. It's shaping. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. From the gun, running back gets to give. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets to punt away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Handoff to the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need a block that dude, and they did.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, in this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
From the shotgun, the inside kid. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. On the move, it's Scatterbo. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground with defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to go over that trip to the house.
And we know football gets hard when you start to make the red zone field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack that.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room. It's Scatterbo. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to run that pass.
Those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? Like, I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow and give up a 4th down run.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Pulled down for the tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC, or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown this season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Here comes the offense on first down. Going to the draw. Keeps it and gets the first down. Oh, look out! He's at the 10. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot and see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. If you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Catch in the middle, it's Booth. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. downfield. It's shaping. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He'll toss it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Bulldozes him. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the route is long.
Another nice drive pulled together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look shit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami had a dominant win, a kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Open runway ahead. Inside the tag. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the beatdown has ensued.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can make these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the run and get him one snap, one touchdown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's going to get moved. Man, oh man, did that cover. Hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the stomping has commenced. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Mosley.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
It's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is in his brain. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff on the ground.
They're trying to get to it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. defense happy with how that last play turned out. They're able to find the penalty. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the return. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for space. It's Scatterbo. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the pummeling has started.
I am a great play caller, but I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house. Showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burns when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the left side. On the move with the 30. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He's going to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got ready for a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the punishment has been extended.
This is why you consistently run the football. Steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, And sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this one.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a lunch.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
On the move, it's Brown. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Got some momentum to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly.
Shit.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. 1st down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On the move, he fires. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Brown. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Continues to fight for yards. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive took no time at all. Pumped the plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, Dave. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense gets the exclamation point of the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything quarterback being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Brown. Drills him with a stiff arm. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he went out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over. And nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or Maurice, which is
lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the pick up and a first down for this offense. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Coming after it. He'll throw it down. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start or finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation. Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Today, a battle in the Great Lakes Stadium, from the Ubers to those in the Mitten. All Michiganders will be focused on this showdown, as we'll see a squad from the back. The Central Michigan Chippewas taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Chippewas will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Abbas. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Chippewas will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Wolverines offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The offense set for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep him honest, pound that rock.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It's complete.
How about the running back showing you a little agility, maybe a little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looks like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
At the 35, he's open. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Yeah, my little mother next year.
The AT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. He'll start this drive firing. They're bringing heat. Gets away. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Man, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. So we got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mavis. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Chippewas will punt this one away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. On the return, it's Stewart. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the yoke? And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. At the 20, he's got space. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Wolverine. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Dropping back, it's Mavis. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the tailback.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. The These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They're trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. But they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Michigan. Offense rolling again. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Makes him talk to the hand.
As a defense, limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
At the 45 on his way. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinator.
Got enough space. He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
When these offenses get in rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
For the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more quarterbacks trying. Replay scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup.
To the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Babbitt. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Chippewas will throw on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Stewart. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hall. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
That is just what you wanted. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good ball.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They want to run it left here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parker. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Looking for a man. It's Orgy. He fires one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that would have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 15. And chunk plays on the name of the game. And they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On a little time, lets it go. And that pass picked off. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Looking to pass. It's Lavis. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, he'll fire. The short hands. It's Parker. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Chippewas racing to the line in a hurry-up. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Kicks it high and is just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the yard. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Chippewas will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll open the second half on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Smashes through. And another broken tackle. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Nothing but quick. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he muffs in a loose football. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Looking for a block. It's Stewart. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over USF. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. This offense has a second down play. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. And he can't escape, and down he goes. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, and you've got to protect your quarterback.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them out. Looking for a block, it's Stewart. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up every yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Townsend. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty big yardage. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverine. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special team's touchdown isn't answered with another one. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. trying to find his man on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hey, look, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good game. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Baker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. He's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Quarterback extends the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got some room to run. The 40. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Across the 25, he's got room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. When you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baker. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive on this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go.
And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they...
All kinds of running room. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They keep counting their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
This might be what we call garbage time. It might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Memphis. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They'll throw it on first down. Makes his connection.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. I got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that ball is live in the backfield. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination, all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.